Oh, so we're live now? Okay, alright. Uh... okay, so... I'm Petra, and this is Cave Noire, a roguelike game for the Game Boy. It is randomly generated. It doesn't ever create new tiles, but it has like a set of rooms and tiles that it will pull from constantly, and every time you enter a room, it'll be the next room you enter will always be random. There's some similarities between runs where you get like the same layout somewhat often, but generally it'll be different every single time you play it. And this is my character. I named my character Pride and Katakana because that seemed like it would be the most fitting for what I'm doing. That's the Dungeon Master, and in this game you have 4 different dungeons. Each of the dungeons has a different quest. So this one you have to defeat a certain amount of monsters. This one you have to collect a certain amount of gold. This one you have to collect a certain amount of orbs, and this one you have to save a certain amount of fairies. So, I'm going to be doing the level 1 quest for all of these. There are 2 other categories, which is quests 1 through 6 and quests 1 through M. There are 9 levels and then the M level, which is Master. And you get medals when you complete the 1 through 6 or 1 through M. But on level 1, it's just the first quest for every one of them. And this is a very consistent category. The other categories can be very up to RNG since you're doing so many levels and they're different every time. So, I'm going to be doing Monster and then Gold and then Orb and then Fairy. I could not get Fireball for the Monster, which would speed it up significantly, and if not, I won't reset the time or anything, but I can just reset the Super Game Boy super fast to try to get another one. So, I'm ready whenever. I'll count down. So, 3, 2, 1. And here you have to mash, because if you don't mash, you'll just, like, never be here. Oh, did I not get fire? Oh, I didn't get fire. That's hilarious. Okay. I got fire this time, so that's good. So, in this game you have stats, like in any other game. I'm going to use the fireball here to kill this crab, because crabs have moderate attack but the most defense, so they can actually kill you before you can kill them, because you don't have very much attack and you have pretty low defense. And I have to fight another crab here too. You have to kill 3 monsters in the bottom. You see it says 2 out of 3. Oh, this is easy. Spiders are very easy to kill. So I just killed 2 crabs, and then I killed that spider, and now I'm going to go up here, and I'm going to go through this door, and that's the end of that level. There is an English patch, there's an English fan translation, but really, all the items in this game and all the stuff in this game is pretty self-explanatory. It's not very hard to make sense of it once you play it for a little while. So, I bonked. This is the gold level. I have to collect gold in this one. And this crab is going to try to beat me up. I can walk over that, and now I'm done with the gold level. And now I'm going to do the orb. And that tree looks kind of like the tree in Dreamland. So in the Orb Fairy, you will always encounter a chest that has an orb or a cage that has a fairy by the 3rd floor. Oh, I have to go around here. So that's the one consistent part of this category, is that you'll always find the orb and the fairy. In other categories, it's much less consistent, and I hope I don't fall in the lava there. Okay, good. Okay. Time to do the fairy, and then we'll be done very soon. you'll always get a key, but sometimes to open the fairy cage, but sometimes you'll get an extra key, and you'll get kind of messed up by RNG. If you get a key room instead of a fairy room on the 3rd floor, which, perfect. Oh, I can't go that way. Falling in lava is instant death. Sure is. So I'm gonna save this fairy. This is a super long animation, one of the biggest time sinks, because it takes so long for the fairy to go around you and then go all the way up, and then you have to find the door as well. And the door didn't spawn here. Here we go. So it'll be time in just a second. And time. Hooray! Pretty short run. And if we see, you can see I completed all of them. Level 2 on all of them. On the second little text there at the bottom right. So we've completed that. Pretty short game. But the other categories for this game are much longer. 1 through 6, basically 50% of the game, is a little over an hour. Like an hour and 9 minutes. And 1 through M, which is the entire game, 100%, is around 4 hours right now. But both of those categories have a lot of optimization that can be, done to them, because not a lot of people run this game. I've been running it by myself until a few months ago for about 3 years, and just improving on my own thing in the meantime. But there's finally some other people doing this. The world record for this game is 2:38 by sprinting legs, and my PB is 2:42, so just a little bit, behind that. But you should definitely play this game casually, at least, because it's very, very cute and very fun, and pretty intense when you get to the later levels. There's quite a difficulty thingy, to go through, because the monsters get stronger faster than you get stronger. But yeah, that was Cave Noire. Yeah, cute game, one of my favorite games. Definitely play it. Yeah. Shouts out to Game Boy.
Cool. Thank you so much, Petra, for that awesome run. That game was super unique. Like, I have a knowledge of a lot of Game Boy games, and I had never heard of this one when it got submitted, so I'm really excited to have seen it. Stay tuned for more Game Boy action. Next up is Crayon Shin-Chan 4 with E-Bloody Candy. See y'all in a bit.